We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Polar Bears and the New York Yankees. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Bobby Baker is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
In now, Ryan McDaniel, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 0.
Settling in now. This one. Can't find the zone there. Night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The first baseman, George.
Digging in, George Edler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Runner's off for second, and he fouls this one off. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Dwayne Puig will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now, Walker Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
The second baseman, Walker.
Here's the pitch.
Gentry.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alberto Alaniz.
Stepping into the box, Alberto Alaniz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Drew Mendoza. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count is 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Sully Matias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Split-fingered pitch is in there for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff with pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Gustavo Jimenez.
The left fielder, Gustavo Jimenez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Jimenez, 28 years old, who was selected in the first round back in 2029.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
You know, like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Quentin Broadway. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
plate now, Juan Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Standing in now, Colin Watney, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Ramirez stands at first with one out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Ricky Marchant.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ricky Marchant. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So now to the plate, Ryan McDaniel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, number 0.
To the plate now, Brock Barreto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Two and two.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Syracuse is out in front 3-0. Into the box now, Royce Lewis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That is better. The first baseman, Robert Chandler.
Into the box, Robert Chandler. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting it, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. I'm set with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
2 balls and a strike now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
No, foul ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in, Mickey Moniak is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Second baseman, Walker
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. McDaniel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday. Now at the plate, George Edler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
George Edler.
First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Gustavo Jimenez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Mateo. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1. Ball 1, no strike.
One out and a runner on second base. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The count now at 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Quentin Broadway. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to second, and he's out. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Juan Ramirez. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. The 1-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Holland Watney. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one the count now. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight and not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Johnny Cowan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Johnny Cowan.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. Four runs here in this half inning. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Raleigh's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the outfielder, Alberto Alanis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Drew Mendoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ryan McDaniel.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and a strike. Cowan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Brock Barreto.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, George Edler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
To the plate now, Gustavo Jimenez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
The 1-1 home. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now batting, Kurt Mateo. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a curveball misses inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Matias will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now in the box, Quentin Broadway. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away. Standing in now, Juan Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Miguel Carrasco gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Colin Watney will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's cannon of an arm.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Chandler is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Syracuse is on top here, 11-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Royce Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batista.
In now, Steve Batista. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Next for New York, Robert Chandler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. That won't help much. It's 11-2. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Ricky Marchand. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Matias is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan McDaniel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Brock Barreto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Lifted in the air out to right. Matias is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse leads this one 11-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Broadway is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Ready now, Mickey Moniak. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Moniak is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Striding in once again, George Edler. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
No ball.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
No outs, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Kurt Mateo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. At the plate, Quentin Broadway, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Polar Bears lead it 12-2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Alberto Alanis. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And there's one away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Drew Mendoza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Sully Matias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Royce Lewis would be next. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Barreto is there. And the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Syracuse is out in front here, 12. Ready for another chance. Juan Ramirez already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Colin Watney. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Ricky Marchand. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Matias is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Steve Batista.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Ken Brooks takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So digging in now, Robert Chandler. First offering on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And now a pitch on the way.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Armando Aguilera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McDaniel. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-1 to him now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Full count. 3-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Brock Barreto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And there's ball one. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. George Edler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Aguilera, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. Popped up. Mendoza waits on it, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
First pitch coming, here it is.
No, inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Oh, that's it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Alberto Alaniz.
To the plate now, Alberto Alaniz will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gustavo Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gustavo Jimenez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Kurt Mateo waits on deck. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Kurt Mateo.
Mateo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. This is foul right side. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a hard liner toward short, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Ramirez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Juan Ramirez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Drew Mendoza starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Sully Matias. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Syracuse scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Dwayne Puig gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Bobby Baker allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.